because they're a big pain in the butt to clean and ship. Hello everybody, Drew here. Tip of the Mitt Flips, where every 100 subscribers there's a giveaway. So if you're watching, make sure that you are subscribed so you have a chance to win. I have, I think, 14 orders going out today. Something like that. I keep forgetting before I turn the camera on to actually check. So here we are. First thing going out, Warped Tour 2004 compilation CD right there. And I got $5 free shipping. I'm gonna have probably a short video today, and I might not even pack up all these things because I'm doing a garage sale tomorrow to just get rid of some of the stuff that either I pulled it out of my store because it just wasn't selling very well, or stuff that I bought in maybe a big lot of things and not worth the hassle or the trouble or whatever. Some stuff just is garage sale stuff from your home. But I got a couple of boxes worth of stuff that will be exiting the garage. This is was in my store / stuff I've been recently sorting through that's not worth dealing with. And then my other project for the day is to clean up these two Farberware rotisseries, which I checked because I have one for sale, and I wanted to see why it's been sitting around for so long, because they sell, of course, more often in the winter months because people have actual grills in the summer, and the price has gone down like $20, $15, somewhere in that range on them. And I'm noticing that with a lot of things, stuff that used to be a pretty set number because of everyone being out of work or at home or working remotely and being able to also sell on eBay. The influx of sellers, there's definitely also an influx of selling stuff around my house, which those people are willing to sell things for much less because their cost is zero. They may have bought it at some point, but if you've already paid for it, it's not the same. It's already been paid for and you've used it and it's sitting around your house. Cost is zero at that point. So these are actually worth less than I thought they were going to be. So I'll have to readjust that. I don't know if I'll buy another one because they're a big pain in the butt to clean and ship. So I did figure out at some point that you can disassemble them almost completely if you pop these screws out, and I started doing that. That makes it a lot easier instead of trying to fit this giant thing in a box. But back to pulling orders. Next up, Magnavox DVD player. I've mentioned before that this is, you'll find these at garage sales all the time. Like new in box or used in box, either way. And they are chintzy and they are cheap, but they're light. They ship easy, USPS priority mail. And I got $15.99 plus shipping for it. They sell pretty well because it is basically the cheapest DVD player you can get. So somebody pays $35 or $40 for it at Walmart, then they realize I don't actually want or need a DVD player. They sell it at the garage sale for $5, $2, $1, and then I turn around and sell it for $15.99. And they don't take long to sell. Next up, this is a Corning pattern I will not deal with anymore, mostly because there's just so much in the Corning Pyrex world. There's so much scamming going on. Same thing with the Disney clamshells, where there's all this shill bidding and inflated listings. If you want a good laugh, go look up Corningware Spice of Life and then sort it by highest price, sold or not sold. And it's pretty comical. It's also fake. So don't be fooled by going and looking it up. Don't think, oh, I've got this treasure in my kitchen. You don't. Because on C2, I have Corningware Spice of Life A3, A1, and P43 right here. That's I think the P43. And then the two others are stacked together in here. Oh. Not going to be the most fun to ship. And that's the other thing. When you have to take time to, it's not something I used to consider as much, because when you're starting out, you kind of just take what you got and you're trying to get your feet wet. You gotta figure it out. You gotta ship things that are terrible. Just do what you gotta do and get started, and you learn and you zone in and kind of weed out the bad listings, because this is going to take me 20 minutes to pack because I have to bubble wrap everything. I got to find a box big enough. And for all three of those, I got $34.99 plus shipping. So it's not a ton of money. I probably paid somewhere around $1 to $2 a piece for them. So right there, you're talking, you know, $20, $28, $27. If that's what I paid for them. It could have been $4 for the bigger one. And then on top of that, now you're talking eBay fees, which I think last time I checked is like 13%. So I'm down to $20, $25 profit maybe on this. That's going to take me 20 minutes to pack it. I had to clean these to list them. So there's another 15 minutes, 20 minutes of cleaning and listing. So I'm in an hour-ish. I had to buy them, all the above, hour-ish for $20, $25. Psh, that ain't it for me no more. But what I should have done, taken this lid, listed the lid, and never dealt with those again. And that's specific for specific patterns. Kind of the Corning in general for me. When I first started, I live in like small town America, Midwestern classic casserole dish America. That's where I live. I find Farberware rotisseries all the time. I find casserole dishes all the time. You kind of got to take what you get. But now I'm getting into a significant amount of items in my store where I don't really have to worry about them anymore. I can be more selective and wait around for things like this skateboard that I listed high, but it's very rare, this specific pattern, but this Veriflex in general, but I listed this for $275, and I would not be shocked if I got $250. That wouldn't surprise me. There are some worth a lot more of those Veriflex. I think they have like a pro skateboarder name associated with them or something like that, but I saw one, I think it was like $1,200. So either way, that's kind of where I want to go, but you don't get to choose that. You get the stuff you get. But at this point, I have way too many things in my store. I'm again running out of space. As you can see, shelves are just full to the brim. And I don't want to be a warehouse. That was never my goal. I don't want to line the garage with shelves. I still want to have a functioning workspace, space to move around, space to have my office down here. So I have to zone in more specific. And now that I have quantity on the shelves, I can attempt to do that. But you can plan all you want. Depends on how life goes, on how that works out. Next up, a fever you can't sweat out. Panic at the Disco right here. That is a great album. I took my girlfriend 3 years ago for her birthday to a Panic at the Disco concert, and it was awesome. I'm talking awesome. I was very impressed. I've always been a, punk rock shows at small clubs kind of guy when I was younger. So I'm like, I'm not paying whatever it was, $100 a ticket to go to this. But when you pay $100 a ticket, you have floating pianos that go through the stadium and pyrotechnics and big screen, that's what you're paying for. You're paying for the show, and it was awesome. Next up, on A4, I don't even know how to say that, but it's a edge router on A4. So A1, 2, 3, 4, A4. Right here. Hiding on me. Right there. And I got a pile of electronics from a friend of mine, Frank. Frank, if you're watching, thank you very much. That's the first thing going out. And he just didn't have the time to mess with it. And in his mind, at this point, it was going to electronics recycling or to a landfill or wherever it was going to end up, because it just had to get out of his way. So he said, hey, come pick it up. And you can have it. And so that one, $89.99 plus shipping. So off the bat, that was definitely worth my trip. You might have heard me mention before that I also, in my other life, I write music, compose music, and Frank is one of the people I work with. He's basically the head honcho. He's the production company's called Smash Mob. I'll actually, at the end of this video, I'll link a music video of a song that Frank sings in it, and then I and my other friend LD co-wrote. So it's pretty good. I was beyond pleased on how the song and video came out. So I'll link that at the end of this one if you want to check it out. And then we have Ghostbusters on VHS. And I just saw yesterday the preview for the new Ghostbusters movie coming out, and it looks really good. And I'm one of those people that hates that they remake everything. I hate it. I hate it so much. They just remade Turner and Hooch. My head about exploded because Turner Hooch is a fantastic movie, and they made it, I don't even have to watch it. They made it into cheeseball garbage. I know it's garbage. I'm not going to watch it. And they also made another Ghostbusters remake a while ago, and it got terrible reviews, and I've heard both good and bad. I'm not going to watch it. I know it's garbage. But this new one coming out actually looks good, and it's got Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd's awesome. The never-aging Paul Rudd. He looks like he's my age. I think he's 50. It's ridiculous. He's got abs. What a jerk. Next, we got Age of Empires 3. That's a PC game right here. And for that, $19.99 free shipping. And then I just listed this yesterday. Warcraft 2, Raiders something something. I tried to do... Where are we at? Is it this one? Nope. This one? Nope. This one? Yep. All right. I tried to do the World of Warcraft gaming, because I'm a gamer. I'm not in the last 2 years. I've just been busy and had a baby and all the kinds of things. But it was just one of those games I just couldn't get into it. I tried. I got a friend of mine who's really obsessed with it, and I said, okay, I'm not doing nothing. Let me try it again. This was, I think, last year. Loaded it all up on my computer, played like one round, like 1 hour, and I was like, this is boring. I don't like it. So, of course, it's a popular game, so it works for somebody. People love it. Not my bag, man. $8.99 free shipping for that. And then after that, we got MLB 10 The Show. I think PS2. Probably should have looked, but yep, here we go. I think it's Mauer on the cover there. $7.99 free shipping. And then one of my favorite groups, I'm really into the yacht rock. If you haven't figured out, my music taste all over the place. Nasty, terrible punk rock bands that are bad on purpose. Yacht rock, classical rock, country, rap, all of it. If it's good, I like it. But not all of it's good. But this one, Rock and Soul Part 2, Hall and Oates, right there. I had a summer job making fudge for about 3 summers. $7.49 free shipping, and that CD was in the CD player every day. We would rotate other ones, but that one made it in at some point every day. It actually got down to the point where me and my 2 friends who made fudge, we kind of started synchronizing parts of songs. Like there's a part where there's a clap, and we would clap along to it as people are asking us questions and watching us work. And it got to the point where the girls working behind the counter also would hear the song and the clap. So it'd be, 8 employees all of a sudden in a packed store synchronized to the song. People liked it. I thought it was fun. And then this one, I had another one listed. I didn't realize it because I would have just meant quantity too. But it's a good thing I didn't, because the one I had listed is $3 or $4 more than this one. So therefore, it's not going to sell, because the one I listed yesterday sold for $16 on B2. B2. It's this Corning 1 liter with the pour spout, Vision, amber, glass. Okay, good. It looks like there's a chip in the lid. So I was worried that they might get mad that I didn't tell them, but it's not a chip, it's a defect. So they'll still probably get mad. That's my luck. But $16 plus shipping. I think the other one I had listed $19.99. And this one I think I also had listed $17.99. I took an offer. So I'll go adjust the price on the other one, if I remember. I won't. And then last up today, Sublime by Sublime. This one right here. And that $4.99 free shipping. And that's all going out today. Now, the tip of the day for today is about media. VHS tapes, CDs, not video games. You cannot ship video games, PC games, media mail. People do. You'll see them when you go to price compare. You'll see someone has shipping and it's less than first class cost. It's because they put it media mail. That's their prerogative. They want to do it. That's fine. But the U.S. Postal Service has every right to open your media mail packages and make sure it's media mail. I don't know how often they do that. I've seen people mail crazy things with media mail. I was watching Garage Flips, aka Shed Flips. It's another resale channel that apparently isn't going to exist much longer, which is good news for me as a content creator. Bad news as someone who likes to watch the channel. They ordered boxes or mailers or something, and they got sent media mail. So I'm sure it's very arbitrary when they check, but if they check, they can either reject your package, or they can give you a charge back, or they can try to charge the customer, which that's a bad thing, because then you're going to have eBay on your butt as well. So all in all, for me, not worth messing up my business to save $1 on shipping. If it's not worth sending first class, don't list it. But that's not the tip of the day. Tip of the day is when you're sending media mail, anything, CDs, VHS, whatever happens to be, do free shipping, because media mail does not change. If I send it to California from Michigan, is the same as if I send it to the next town over. It's exactly the same. If I send a box of books, encyclopedias, to Oregon, it's the same as if I send it to the address next door. It doesn't matter. It's all the same. So calculate that into the price, bake it into the price, whatever you're comfortable with, and make it free shipping. It's silly, but it attracts more buyers. Some people specifically will when they're shopping, they sort free shipping. They just, if it's not free shipping, I'm not dealing with it, even if it costs them more because the price is higher. I don't know why, but I've worked in sales a long time, many different reasons. There's a lot of things that are silly, like pricing things $9.99. That it's stupid, and I don't want to have to do it, but it's been proven over decades to work. And free shipping, unfortunately, in this modern online shopping era, free shipping is one of those things. So some of those businesses, they swear, eBay stores, they do free shipping on all their stuff. I don't take that risk. I ship too many large items. And also, USPS does too many price hikes. I mean, like I said before, even media mail, they've done one, there's another one coming in August, and they're going to do, I think, a third one before the end of the year. And that's the only drawback of free shipping, is that when they hike the price up, you're losing that price hike from your costs. But my media stuff, it doesn't matter. I don't really care. There's never something that I'm like, oh wow, I really missed the boat on that one. I don't care. I do have one set of Louis L'Amour leatherette books. I don't know, it's like $1,300. That one, every price hike, it does really affect it, but again, $1,300, I don't care. I'll take a little less money. I'm going to take an offer if somebody sends me an offer, so it doesn't really matter. But it's one of those things where there's no reason outside of that to not do free shipping on media mail, because it does not fluctuate. Whereas if I send this next door, it's going to cost about $7.98, $8.10, I don't know exactly what the bottom price is for priority. But if I send it to California, it's going to cost like $11. That's a big difference. So that way I don't know why people I've heard say they've run the numbers and their sales are high enough. There's a high enough increase in sales that it makes up for the loss in shipping costs. I don't know. That math don't add up to me. I question if they've actually done that math, but It's not my business. They run it however they want. But that's going to be all for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, go ahead and give it a thumbs down. Subscribe, share, and be good to each other.